I should probably have my microphone plugged in. Alright, give me a sec. What you doing outside? Go. Go outside. $52. Damn. Boy, go outside. He's looking at me funny.
I don't like that. I feel threatened.
Of course, some of these were off of position player. You know what's funny is I saw Eric Haas's name and I'm like, looks intriguing. And then I watched him smash a home run while I was having drinks at the bar. Freddie. Oh, you had Freddie Freeman. Take the day off? Take the day off of work or off betting? What do you mean, Perry? Jay Porter is first today. Dusty was second. What's up, Token? Perry? Texas Jack Boy? Skyler needed a win last night. Fortunately missed 2 3-leggers. Needed Hicks and JR. Gonna sit the rest of the week out. Oh, thank you, Token. Yeah, I got bailed out by my Dodger stack. Although I also took Goodman because I really liked Goodman against Lauer. I didn't make a video last night, Perry. I went out last night, not for very long, just for a few hours, and I was just way too tired. Alcohol freaking makes me so tired. I was exhausted. Just after having a few drinks. I'm gonna take a bite of my food. I'm gonna mute my mic for a sec. Morning, Lamar. How you doing? Oh, I'm chugging coffee. The problem with Pickett is like, I don't necessarily want everyone to like bet everything I'm betting because it'll feel like FOMO. So I don't know. I haven't decided if I'm going to use it anymore. I think it can be like unhealthy for people to see everything I'm betting and then feel like they need to bet it. I do post everything except for my singles. I just don't post all the singles because most people only do parlays. If you really want my singles, though, just let me know. Like the Dodger stat. And also the main reason I even stacked the Dodger game was because I had a deposit match on Fanatics. So they gave me $300. So it's really easy to stack the Dodger game with a $300, you know. And then my mistake was I thought I bet Will Smith and I didn't. So that was an accident. So I would have had 5 in that game, but I had 4. I think that's the most I've ever. No, I've hit 4. Ironically, it was a Dodger stack a couple years ago. I hit like 4 or 5 Dodgers that hit home runs. I stacked them. Yeah, if you want my singles, just hit me up. You can DM me. Don't be scared to DM me. People DM me a lot, but don't DM me a lot. If you DM me a lot and you don't give me $1, then I might ignore you. And I know that sounds greedy, but some people DM me way too much. We won it all, says Mr. Rude. Well, today I haven't even looked at the slate. Literally, haven't looked at anything. Yeah, I know. Trust me, I know. As soon as he hit the home run his first at bat, I said, "Yep, there he goes again." I literally haven't looked at anything. This is all nude research right here. What are you wearing? I basically just wear a t-shirt and basketball shorts. That's like all I wear. Occasionally wear jeans. I'm just, I like being comfortable. Who's pitching for the Rangers? DeGrom. I can't really say I'm afraid of DeGrom anymore. This guy keeps giving up home runs. Do you guys know the Royals have lost 15 games in a row to the Yankees? And now now it's Noah Cameron versus Garrett Cole. So if you want, just take the Yankees to win the game. Also, this would have hit yesterday. I did show it on stream. I didn't bet it, but I wonder if anyone did. Because obviously they won like 15-1 or whatever. If you bet this any other score thing. It was plus 450 yesterday. So that would have smashed. So one thing that I try to teach everyone is whether you were 1 away, like let's say you were 3 out of 4, 4 out of 5, and then if you went 0 out of 5, it's the same thing. You lost. So just don't think the next day, and trust me, I'm not trying to be a dick, but don't think the next day you're gonna hit just because you're a 1 away. That's just gonna blind you, and you think you're gonna win because you were 1 away the day before. I have a friend at work that does it all the time. He's always 1 off, and he thinks, oh, maybe I'm that close, and I'm gonna win. Guys, make sure you like the stream, because my boy Funky is gonna give a free membership every 25 likes. There's 50 people in here, so we should be able to get at least 2. Come on now. Let's drain his bank account, giving away memberships. If everyone paid for his monthly, we wouldn't have to work, other than make us gems. Oh yeah. The shitty thing about America though is like you kind of need a full-time job for insurance, These guys joke with me at work all the time. They're like, I'll show them my betting wins, and they'll say, "Oh, you don't need to work anymore." It's like, yeah, I do, because healthcare is tied to your job in America. Anyway, I'm okay with this bet again. I don't know if they'll score 9 runs again, though. That's the thing. And Sugano's actually been okay. So, probably unlikely to happen again. Especially scoring 10 runs or 9+ runs 2 games in a row is kind of hard to do. Yeah, you got to be confident, absolutely. Otherwise, we wouldn't be doing this. But I'm just saying, like, you know, don't don't let it get to your head. Is basically what I'm saying. We also should be parlaying more leadoff hitters and catchers. Like, think in the Dodger game yesterday, Goodman and Will Smith both hit, and they're both catchers. And then instead of having Kurtz, who's been cold, and this is hindsight, obviously, but I could have had Marte, and he's been super hot, right? So that would have made more sense to have Marte than Kurtz in that parlay that I made. Like, look who's number one on the list. Marte and Schmidt, and they both hit home runs yesterday. You know, Harris had a big game yesterday too. He was 4 for 4 with a home run. Soto had a home run. Pages had a home run. Horowitz hit another home run. Clement's hot. Like, a lot of these guys on this list are hitting home runs. Alvarez, Murakami. What did Cowser end up doing yesterday? Howdy, Spaceman Scotty. Wait, are you Psycho Truck? Did you change your name? Yeah, I think Yelich is going to be a day late. I don't like taking him, but against Dustin May, why not? I don't know if he's going to lead off today, but I would assume so, right? Unless he gets the day off. It's possible, I guess. Whoa. Taki, what the fuck are you doing? Freaking out his mom. I want to see if they pinch hit Cowser early or if he played the whole game. Okay, he played the whole game. He had 4 at bats. Okie dokie. Good to know. Cubs blow donkey dick. I really like Cruz and Lau today. Maybe even Horowitz again. And the Cubs pitching is just atrocious right now. I was wondering if Dylan was alive. Why? What happened to Dylan? Has he not been chatting lately? Whoa! I got all sorts of. How you feel about Rob Ref today? Usually on point with what, dude. Ref Snyder is terrible this year, Leg. What are you asking? Why did I have a notification in this channel? Hmm. Maybe I'm crazy. Just gotta be honest. What's up, Brandon? He's been busy apparently pretending to have a life. What the hell? Let me see. He sent some messages yesterday. Not a lot, but he had a few. 4:50 p.m. my time was the last time he sent something into the Discord. Rare Steve. Who did I insult? Did I insult someone? Oh, I insulted Ref Snyder. Yeah. I'm just stating a fact, though. I mean, if it's a fact, it's a fact. That's all. Yeah, go ahead, try him. Who's pitching in that game? Why does he like him? Oh, Springs. Springs has been kind of bad. I'd rather have Julio, Garver. I'd rather have those guys. You could certainly take them. I'm not mad at you if you take them. Let's see. Julio's 350. Randy. I'd also have Randy. Rather have Randy. I'd rather have J.P. Crawford. He can hit off lefties. He's +5. He's not even worth his odds. I mean, that's okay, but yeah, Springs is a lefty. That's why Ref Snyder would play. Oh, Dylan. Here you go. Dylan's watching the live. He's alive. He's alive for you. Who was asking about him? Our Army. I'm gonna call you Army because that's a dangerous. I could have said something bad there. I'm not taking Marlins till they go home. I'm definitely not taking them against Gossman. They hate me. Hicks should hit like 4 home runs today because I'm not going to take him. So there you go. You're welcome. Oh, you're Rainmaker. Well, why can't you tell me that? I don't know who the hell you are. Help me out here. The best stack today? Hmm. Good coffee. Well, I like Miguel Vargas in that game. Honestly, I guess. I mean, so they're putting Poulin in for the opener bullshit. I would say the Guardians, but they're putting this idiot in. See, look at this, and they got all their lefties in, and then they put the lefty pitcher in. It's such bullshit. Probably Seattle. They're going to be one of the better stacks today against Springs. You could take the guys I was just talking about. If you want to take Ref Snyder, you can, but he's been horrible this year. Is Peretta a righty? I don't know. Naylor can hit off lefties too. You could take him, but this isn't really a full team stack. You could take Harper and Schwarber against Bueller. Jordan Walker. This guy's pretty good. Is he just an opener too? Oh. Or is being annoying. Rob Tatis. Alright, well. So you can donate here instead of donating there. Just so you know. Membership's $5. Trying to find a nice teammate parlay. Could do. I like Goldie in this game. I think Goldie should lead off here in the Yankee game. If you want like Goldie and I don't know any other Yankee that you like. I'd be surprised if Rosario hits another home run today, but he did hit 2 yesterday. I'm all eating here, and I got a new member. Thank you, Brandon. All right, breakfast has been demolished. You could stack Pirates. I mean, the Cubs pitching is just atrocious right now, and the Pirates are kind of hot right now. So it helps when you're. Look at this. The Dodgers are minus 405 with Otani pitching. This is insane. Even minus 1.5 is minus 176. That is insane. Kansas, what do you mean? The Royals? The Royals against Cole? I like the Yankees. I'm not really too keen on the Royals right now. Except for like Witt and Perez. Yeah. Yeah, you can do them as a teammate stack if you want. I'm not like super scared of Garrett Cole right now. He had a good start to his first start. Like at the beginning, I mean, of his start, and then he, started giving up some walks and stuff. If you want teammate parlays, we can just go over each game. Screw Toronto. No, I'm just kidding. Wait, who's pitching? Oh, Perez. Perry called out Sanchez yesterday in a grand slam. Clement's been hot. Am I going to take Jimenez again for the third day in a row? I think I am. I actually have a Patreon. That's funny. See if I can log into this shit. I'm sorry. Meow. What are you meowing at? Yeah, I think Bobby's fine. 139. Okay. Holy crap, Nelson, that's a lot of stuff. You think there's going to be a lot of home runs today after yesterday? I mean, if there's still a lot of good weather, then yeah, I can see that. I'm trying to find something real quick. Holy crap, I'm dying. That's funny. This website is so trash. hit a six-legger first. It's more important. All right. Yeah, but that's because there were 52 home runs. You're right, though. There are days like that for sure. You could make a. I think I said, didn't I say that yesterday? Just make a parlay on that because it sounded good. You know, we should have just made that parlay. Why didn't we do that? It's just too easy. Like today, here, let's just make one on batter versus pitcher just to see if it hits. So we could do. I already like Julio. I didn't even need to see that. Hoskins I actually like because Poulin's gonna open, right? Wait, is Hoskins even playing? Oh my god, I hate this fucking shit. Can they change their lineup since they did that? No. So stupid. Anyway, like people are gonna pick Shea because he has two home runs off of Gilbert, but he's literally 2 for 20. His two hits are home runs. He's batting 100 off the guy. That's just terrible. Why does Furman have two home runs off Christopher Sanchez? He's 2 for 2 with two home runs. That's the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. Even Tatis has a home run off Sanchez. He has good numbers off of him. I also like Randy. So you could do that. You could do a Randy Julio. I mean, you probably already have that Rainmaker, but do a Randy Julio teammate parlay. And yeah, I like Harper. Obviously, I like him also just because he hit yesterday. But off Bueller, yeah, he's got great numbers. I'm not chasing athletics right now. They're just so trash. Like my Cubbies, they're just not hitting. You could take Rooker. It's an afternoon game. Well, yeah, you can take him if you want. Kurt. Okamoto. You know what? I like the last three here. DY, Lau, Vargas, and Julio. Okamoto's too cold. I would do the three leg. Do Lau, Vargas, and Julio. I'm traumatized. I had Murakami and Bobby as a two-man, then added Julio yesterday. Yeah, you got to stop adding Julio to all your parlays. Like, just stop doing it. Yeah, the Athletics as a team are just cold. I know it's in Sacramento, but they're just cold overall. So, yeah, I like that Lau Vargas. Who I'm actually gonna lock that in right now before I forget about it. 'Cause that's how much I like it. Actually, let me see what promos I have. I'm gonna be using Fanatics more now because I can actually win on Fanatics. Well, let me see what I have on FanDuel. Gracie, go. Go outside. It's loud. Um, I mean that's fine. I don't know if I want Mookie again. Um, I typically don't take someone after they hit two home runs. So definitely a correlation to like them not hitting a home run the next day. Hold on. I gotta go AFK for a sec. I'll be right back.
yeah.
I'm gonna start singing to you guys.
I wanna know what turns you on.
Alright, what do we got here? What was the third leg of that we were talking? Yeah, Miguel Vargas, Nelson. On the White Sox. Oh, I think it was Julio, right? Yeah, Julio. Okay. I was trying to make that parlay and I forgot who the third guy was. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at, Julio? There he is. I find you. There's a 3-leg booster. Do I use it on that or like a chalky one? First instinct. Let's go with it. We'll put a measly $10 on it just because we're confident. What's up, More? More Army. This guy's hitting huge parlays the last couple days. And I wish they would. Another reason I wish they would let me gift a membership to someone that of my choosing is because what if I want to gift someone that's more active? You know what I mean? Instead of just having it be random, because these are all random. I can't pick who gets the gift. I'm officially a Steve member. Will Jr. go? Oh, Taylor. No, I don't. I'm not on him personally, but you can take him if you want. Yeah, I mean it's okay against Mats, I suppose. Sure. But he's only got like 2 home runs this year. The guy just he needs to go back to Anaheim. He was much better in Anaheim. All right. So what was the? We need to decide on. You like the good wood? Got him. Yeah, he's a good option. Gavin Williams is a good pitcher, but I'm still okay with Wood. Or go like Lyle or something. He's due, but you know. Every time I pick these long shots, they don't do anything. Rice, Olsen. Is Muncy officially back? Expected in lineup Wednesday. Yeah, looks like he's back. I'm gonna give him a day or two though. He was kind of cold before he got hurt anyway. Crap. Orioles got the zoomies outside. We were gonna do a BVP parlay. Well, we already have Julio in one, but do they have Otani listed? Is he gonna bat when he pitches? He did last time. Yeah, they do have him listed. I still don't. He got hit in the hand yesterday too, so I don't know. But it was the right hand, and he's a lefty, so it's not his throwing hand. Abrams, Manzardo. I like Abrams. Abrams is good. Manzardo. Yeah, he's. This guy's opening, this Poulin guy, just so you know, Joe. But then Mikolas is going to come in probably the second inning. But when Mikolas comes in, then yeah, these guys are going to be juicy. I just, it sucks because they put the lineup up like Mikolas is going to start, and then now they're stuck with all these lefties in the lineup. Yeah, that's actually a good call out. I like this guy's a good call out for a long shot against because he'll bat against Mikolas. That's not a bad play. Mikolas has been better when he comes in after the opener. He has better numbers, but whatever. I don't really care. He's still a good target. Is there any really good weather to target? It's actually good at Petco. Good wind. Baltimore looks good. Who's pitching in that game? That game looks good. Oh, we don't know who's pitching for the Orioles. It's probably going to be a bullpen game. I like Petey today. We can go Petey. I liked him yesterday too, but a day late for Petey would be good. So do Alonzo. Excuse me. I do like Vientos. It's just like he's been so inconsistent, but could be one of those days where all these random guys hit too. Where is he? And Abbott's been having a pretty rough season, right? Yeah, it's not that bad, but I still like him. Wait, what? Oh, no, I went to go to the bathroom. Grichuk might be a decent play today, too. Do we just go Alvarez? Just because? Davis Martin's been really good for the White Sox. I wouldn't take any Twins against Martin. The guy's been really good. The Brian parlay, the Bs, the BBs. Have any of these Jays faced this guy? Yeah, not much. Former teammates and Alvarez, or just do Pete and Vientos, or just all three. Oh, his odds went down a little bit more. Is Alvarez gonna hit a home run every day? I don't know. I don't know. I truly don't know. All right, what else we got? Yeah, if you want to take Brian Reynolds, you can. I can't, but you can for sure. Brian Reynolds. I would rather take almost any other Pirate right now. Lau, Cruz, Horowitz, Henry Davis. Where's the new guy? Oh my God, I almost took Valdez yesterday, and I decided not to. Instead, I took Henry Davis, and then Valdez hit the home run in the first inning. I said, of course he did. Why is he not listed? Yeah, you can do a teammate parlay of them if you'd like. With Lau. We made a parlay with Lau. I just haven't posted it yet. We did. I don't even remember what it was. It was Lau, Miguel Vargas, and Julio. Julio. And then I did a parlay of the former teammates Alonso and Vientos. Share bet. Copy image. Alright. They're both posted on Discord. Yada, the former teammates, and then blah blah blah. Enjoy your money on that one. That one already hit. Soto gonna commit unspeakable lefty on lefty crimes. He hit one late yesterday, so I don't know. Did he hit off of a righty? He hit off of. I can't believe Jose Siri hit a home run yesterday. Oh, he did hit it off Burns. Okay. Yeah. Good. Excelente. Yeah, Soto is a baseball player that hits ball far. Good wind too. 9.2 blowing out 80 degrees. That's good weather conditions. Could just do a super chalk one with I do like Judge today. He's got a nice lefty righty matchup. You could just do something like that. If we want to make like the quote unquote retirement parlay and just go super chalky, we can do something like this. Who would be a good fifth? Soto hitting too. Yeah, I mean, that is what it is. It happens. It hits the wall. That doesn't make me want to pick them more the next day. It's just Aaron Judge, so you can just take them whenever you want. I wish we knew who was pitching for the Orioles. That would be nice to know. Does anyone know? Let's see. Orioles. See if their Reddit knows. That's how you do the hard-hitting research. You check their Reddit. Yeah, they don't. They're not even talking about it. $100% bonus on FanDuel. I've done so much better overanalyzing a bunch of shit that doesn't really matter. Yeah, well, like I said, it all comes down to the pitcher making a mistake and the batter making him pay for it, or just the batter getting lucky. If they golf, low curveball 2 inches off the ground, they hit a home run. Sometimes they just get lucky, but most of the time it's just the pitcher making a mistake. Bassett for the Orioles, really? Oreo, what do you want? Come on. Come on down. What did I say about? Yeah, it's good weather. Do we just want to do these four, or should we add Caminero to it? That could be a good RR as well, round robin. I could see at least three of these guys hitting. Tatis. I mean, it's between like either just add Junior or add Junior and Julio, or take out Junior and put in Julio, something like that. Yeah, I'm just looking for super chalk. I'm not adding Otani because he's the parlay buster and it's the last game of the day, so no thank you. Junior a day late. Yeah, he is a day late for sure. We'll just be greedy and do the five legger. Muncie's a good option. I'm just not going to add him because he's coming back from a wrist injury. And it's already hard enough to hit a five legger, and this is going to pay. Like, let's say you put $1 on this, you'd win $800. So we don't have to get ultra, super, duper, stupid greedy, you know? Just roll with this. Stupid greedy. You could do Mike Trout if you want a sixth. Who's pitching in that game? Oh, what the heck? Am I blind? There it is. Casey Mize. Anyway. Shit, you could even do like O'Neal Cruz or Brandon Lau if you want a six. Okay, Soto. Or Buxton. You could do Buxton. I know he's been not hitting lately, but it happens. Can't get too mad. Yeah, Adele. Mize is solid himself. And I just don't like that park. I don't like targeting it. Wood, yes. Yep, someone mentioned Wood earlier. I don't remember if it was you, but yeah, you could take Wood. I just did the five legger. This is already. I just look at it this way. It's already super insanely unlikely to hit, so it's like, why add a six leg? Do you really need an extra leg to bust it? Long shot. Chalky retirement attempt. Excuse me. Yeah, I like Varsho today. It's just so much harder to pick this year than it was last year. I don't know if you're watching the stream, Junior. Tell me if you are, so I know if I'm answering you or not. Let's retire tonight. Yeah, let's do it. Thunder Dad, I think you would be retired by now. You've been hitting some good stuff. You're probably just having fun. Kind of like More Army. That guy, holy crap. Now, hopefully you're not making like 10, of those parlays with $250, $500 on them. But, because then you're not really profiting much. Or if anything. Springer, Randy, Yelich, Aranda, Bellinger. I want to see who officially is starting for the Orioles before I decide to pick anyone besides Caminero, because obviously Caminero, can hit off lefties or righties. It doesn't matter. What's up, Roy? Is Vladdy? What do you mean is Vladdy back? Back to where? Back to being bad? Yeah. Actually, it's not a bad matchup for him. But I'd say Varsho, Springer, um, Sanchez. Go back to Sanchez. I do like Jimenez still. Oh, Luce is actually awake already. Wow. I don't know if I've ever seen him awake this early. Right now, he says. I want to check my Fanatics, see what. Oh, yeah, didn't he get hit? Vladdy got hit by a pitch. He got hit, like, in the wrist or something, which isn't ideal for a batter. Audio. Yeah, get Luce in here. Come on. Come on, Luce. I'm going to demand Luce sign up as a member. Actually, Rain, you should too. Let's go. Sign up as a member. How many home runs has Gavin Williams given up? I don't know. I don't feel great about targeting him, but I don't mind Wood. Wood's hot. Oh, none of them have faced him. So he's given up. Oh, he's given up 9 home runs. Yeah, so he has given up home runs. Sure. We do need to make a leadoff parlay, like multiple leadoff parlays. Luce is here finally. All right, Luce, you gotta become a member now. I'm gonna force you. Thanks. Have a good day. Otherwise, you're banned of the YouTube for this wonderful information I give you guys every day. It's $5 a month. Although I don't know. I don't even know if you can from in your country. Like Junior couldn't sign up because he's in the Bahamas and it wouldn't let him. Although I would think. Wait, are you still in Sweden or did you move? I thought you said you moved back or something. I don't remember. I'd much rather have Wood over Abrams, but yeah, I get it. Like, I mean, he's got 12 home runs and Wood has 15, so they're not far off. You know me and my leadoff hitters. I love taking my leadoff hitters. Excuse me. Jacob Young might even be a decent pick in the 9-hole. All right, what do we got here? 100% profit boost. Place a squad bet and get a boost. So if I place a squad bet, I get a 100% profit boost. Wow, that's really exciting. $25% any bet. So I got a 25% boost. Any bet. 20%. Okay. Now we're talking. Long ball jackpot. Yep. Who are we going to take for that? That's the real question. Yesterday, I think it was Marte. Finesse King, thank you. See? Finesse King knows what's up. Here, we can roll the die. I can gift one and see if one of you guys get it. But it's random. So I don't know. But I'll gift one here. Hold on, I gotta hide this. It shows my last 4 on my credit card. Alright, let's see who got it. Who got it? Who got it? I can't see it. Skylar got it. There you go, Skylar. I'm glad it's a regular, though. That's funny. She chased me down on Reddit. I made a post where I like responded in like a video game thread, and then she's like, Steve, where you been? And then I gave her the Discord. Because a lot of people don't know that I'm banned on Reddit still. And I heard if you like say my name, you get either like suspended or you get banned. It's pretty funny. Let me in on the squad bet. I got you. I've never done a squad bet, but it'll give me a 100% profit boost if I do it. Hell yeah, Skyler. Please and thank you. Oh, top 3-legger today for 4 total bases. I mean, you can take anyone I took in my parlays. Belly, James Wood, and Harper. Bellinger. Sure. Just do it. Not really retirement level, but let's go. I mean, no, it's not retirement level. Come on, goal. But, I mean, $5 into $8 isn't bad. You know, why would you boost that though? That's crazy. Use a boost on something that's like realistic. I mean, this is realistic in the way that all 5 of these guys could hit a home run the same day. What did you do to get banned? Did I miss anything? I was blasting. No, you didn't miss anything. Honestly, and I'm not like blaming anyone, but we all know Truck, right? Big Truck. He was kind of like helping advertise my stuff on the Reddit, and he would like kind of like hint my YouTube and Discord, and then they got all mad about it. Like, you can't promote this stuff, and then it just kind of I was kind of telling him to calm down a little bit, and he kept doing it. And I'm not really blaming him. I know someone's gonna say something to him, but I don't really care either way that I'm banned from Reddit. Although it was nice because I got more traction with Reddit, and like up to 6,000-7,000 people were viewing my posts because it tells you how many people view your posts. And obviously, if I hit something, that's thousands of more people that could potentially tip me or whatever, you know. So I am missing out on those tips. And some of those people were whales. They had a lot of money. So, you know, I'd get 100. One day I got like $600 in tips alone. Like, it was crazy how good it could have been. No, I got banned a little bit after I started the Discord trip. As a Reddit OG, would be waiting for Steve to post it. Yeah, people would be like, Steve waiting room, things like that. It was funny. I liked the Reddit days. They were fun until the mods got all like power hungry and jealous or whatever it was. Because now if you mention my name, like if you're not banned, go and like mention my name on there and see what happens. So, anyway, no big deal. We have one pairing the exact same, which is a glorious sign. I did Vargas Julio 2-man. I didn't have a third to pair with them, but I like the loud pairing you did. Yeah, he's like due in a way, but the Cubs pitching is just rough right now. Yeah, the mods are, like I said, they got really power hungry. I don't know why they like act the way they are. Plus, they lose a lot of traffic when they ban, you know, us. Not even just me. It's just banning. They banned a lot of people just because they would mention my name or whatever, you know. So it's like now you're losing that traffic. You're losing that ad revenue. Reddit mods. Yeah, Italian will give up home runs. He will for sure give up home runs. Unless he just decides to be an ace today and pitch really well, which could happen. Is Oreo inside? I always have to monitor him because sometimes he'll bite my leg, and that's how he gives me. He gave me an infection twice because cats have like bacteria in their teeth or whatever. Hell yeah, Psycho Steve took my 3-man from YouTube Live. I mentioned, hope we hit. Oh, here, let me at everyone. Couple plays at bro made the 3-legger on There you go. I'll give you credit for it, bro. Bro. Jordan Walker. The Brewers' pitching is just really good. I don't really like targeting their pitching that much. Well, here's what I said, Rainmaker. So Poulin is starting for Mikolas, and Mikolas pitches better after he comes in for relief. With that said, I still think it's fine to target him. Why not? Like, why are we afraid when we're fucking burning our money anyway? Just bet it, you know. He is one of the best targets on the slate, so just bet it. You know, it's as simple as that. If anything, if you have FanDuel, you can, you know, live bet their at bats. You know, bet the double, triple home runs or whatever. You know. Yeah, people are too like this guy on here. He asked me Belly, Wood, Harper back to back. I said just do it, and then he goes, "I'm scared." It's like, dude, I'm fucking like, what? Scared of what? I don't know the last time this guy even won a bet, and he's telling me he's scared. The odds difference loose. 390 and 310. Yeah, he's 350 right now, right? What's Vargas? I don't remember what he was. Is he like 4 or something? Well, I also boosted it too. That's a boost. I had a 3-leg boost, so just keep that in mind. Loose. That's why the odds are higher. Well, partially why the odds are higher. Who was 310? Damn, yeah, Julio's odds went way up then, because they were like 350 when I saw it. Lau was he also? I don't remember what he was. The ASMR. You want some ASMR? Oh yeah, I'll get nice close to the microphone. I woke up at 5 a.m. and put 5 on Jesus Sanchez and Angel Martinez. I don't care anymore. That's the way to do it, Truck. There you go, Psycho Truck. That's that attaboy. So you still think the Cubs game is the game to target as far as stacking teammate parlays because of the overall state of the Cubs pitching? Yes, I think it's a good game to target. It's not the best park, but I do think it's a good game to target. $350 last night. What is he right now, though? I'm too lazy to check, but I'll look. He's 340 right now. And then Vargas and Julio. Nail's got low odds today. It must be a righty that's starting for Tampa because Aranda's odds are pretty low, and so are Mullins. So I'm assuming it's a righty starting. Just judging by their odds. Nat low. Natty Ice. Maybe. I prefer him at home, but I think he's okay. He's fine if you want to try him. Bryce and Bryce. Remind me of what their names are. Like, there's too many names in my head right now. Bryce Harper and Bryce who? When you're spelling his name wrong, it's with a Y. It's with a Y. Don't anger Bryce. Yep, Luke's. That's a good call on Luke's. I think that's fine. Vladdy's back. Varsho, Sanchez, Penango. I think he might hit a back-to-back. Jimenez. Nolan Gorman? Not really. I'm not taking any Cardinals. If you guys want to take any Cardinals, feel free, but I'm not on them today. I think Yelich is fine in that game, and Bars, and that's pretty much it. Unless you want to try Mitchell back to back, because he'll have good odds. I see that. I can't. I'm not gonna say anything bad about him anymore. I hurt his feelings the other day. I feel bad now. He said, "What's your problem, man?" He gives a lot of bad advice, and it kind of makes me bad. So that's why I say stuff like that. Luke's has played like one game this year, so don't be okay. He's played a little more than that, but he hit a few last year. I think he's okay to try. Yeah, he hit 12 last year. Why not? How many times have we seen a guy put in leadoff, hit a leadoff home run, or just at least a home run in the game? I mean, we got to start targeting those guys. The most random people move up to leadoff and they just hit a home run for what like Chase on the White Sox the other day. I really liked him when I saw him moved up on Sunday to leadoff and he hit a leadoff home run. It's like this should be a no brainer at this point. And I'm not saying they're gonna hit. It's not a guarantee, but we have to start targeting stuff like that. I can. I was kind of thinking of taking a day off from the money line parlays, even though yesterday the one I did was okay. It's just the Rangers. What was that? The Rangers 8 runs in the first inning after getting no hit the day before. Yeah, Luke's will get some hits, and I think he's fine for, against Perez for a leadoff. God damn, I'm dying over here. Let me see. I want to see what his odds are. A bunch of their odds just went down. Okamoto's odds just went down. Luke's is 710. Penango's 730. Jimenez 980. I think like one of these long shots will probably hit. Clement's been hot too. You're a brave person for taking Kurtz, but I admire it. I think he will hit another home run eventually. He's not gonna turn into Tatis. We know that. Brandon Lau, Okamoto, Jordan. Yeah, I like it. Two horsemen of the hook apocalypse. The hook apocalypse. You're funny, Rain. This guy. Um, Luke's. I want to see more line. I want to see more leadoff hitters, but they just. And then I still have this who's hot list up. So Marte, Schmidt, Teo, Wood. Teo's a 5 days late for me. I keep picking him and he's not hitting. So he's got to hit eventually. Wood, Walker, Michael Harris, Soto, Pajes, Horowitz, Clement. Have any of these guys faced this guy? Oh yeah, called up from the minors. Wait, what? I thought Davis Martin isn't Davis Martin pitching? What do you mean? Why wouldn't Davis Martin be pitching? You think Olson's gonna do the lefty crime in Boston, or hit off the bullpen maybe? I'd rather take like Austin Riley against early. but Olsen is matchup proof, so he can't hit off lefties. It's just going to be harder in this park because of how far that wall is. It's a low wall, but it's a far wall. I don't think they changed pitchers. Why would they change pitchers? Unless he's hurt. Oh, yeah, you're right. On ESPN, this is David Sandlin. The White Sox intend to have Sandlin replace him in the rotation. Acquired from the Red Sox during the offseason, blah, 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 blah. Sounds like he won't go very long. Maybe like a couple innings at the most. But obviously Buxton's a good option. Wood, Churios, Springer. I still like Yelich in the leadoff. He's in leadoff again. All right. I'll be right back again. Sorry, guys. Sorry, boys and girls. Be right back. Jeremiah Jackson is definitely due, that's for sure. $2, Trent. Thank you so much. You're such a kind individual. Who the hell is Gibson? Is it Kyle Gibson? I like how people like ask like who the hell is this guy? Just click on his name and research him. Hello, becoming woman. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Welcome to the podcast.
Just kidding. I don't want to be another nerdy podcast. I'm just me, chilling, talking sports, talking betting, and then random other shit that comes up when I like ranting. It's hard to think for ourselves. We need you. I know, I know, I know. It's very hard. I mean, obviously, I helped you win that 8K. You know, easy, no questions asked. I really, we could do an early lead off parlay. If you want to do the safe one, you do Wood and Yelich. If you really want Weatherholt, you can put him in one. But I'm off Cardinals right now. The Brewers' pitching is ridiculously good, and it pisses me off because I'm a Cubs fan. Yeah, Horowitz is a sneaky back-to-back for sure. Take any of those pirate lefties, whether it's Belau, Cruz, Horowitz. Some people are on Reynolds. I don't know. Reynolds is just really rough this year, but he's a switch hitter, so you know there's potential there. And let me guess, he has good numbers off him. Is that why people like him? Not. He's only got one home run off him in 22 at bats, so that's nothing like to ooh and ah at. I think I'll be honest. I think a lot of the high odds Jays are good here. Like what you could do is, and I'm not saying you have to do this. You could take Luke's, you could take Penango, you could take Clement, Jimenez. You could even take Tyler Heineman and just put a few bucks on all of them. If one hits, you're probably even or up a couple bucks. If two hit, you're great. You're sitting pretty. And I'm talking singles. I'm not talking parlays. It is like a sneaky kind of stack in a way, but you're stacking the high odds guys. And then if you want to take any, if you want to take Varsho or Sanchez, I get it. But it's just an idea because Clement's hot right now, and his odds are really high. He's plus 1120 on FanDuel. But Tyler Heineman is also plus 1120. And last week I joked about him, and I was talking about 9-hole catchers, and I joked about him, and then he hit a home run that game. That was his only home run of the year. Where? What game was that? Sorry, I'm like slowly dying apparently. March, May. Was that the last time he played? Oh, it was the 23rd. I thought it was like a week ago. That was on Saturday. Okay. Anyway. But yeah, I think the high odds guys here are interesting. And I'm not saying Perez is like that bad, but I think it's a good, interesting target. See how many home runs this guy's given up. Yeah, Perez has given up 11 home runs this year too. So he's up there, and he's 0-4 on the road with a 7 ERA. So he's definitely a good target on the road. How was leg day yesterday? I didn't do legs because the freaking machines were being hogged. I did arms and chest and triceps. My triceps after I was done were burning. It felt so good. But my arms are pretty sore today. I definitely feel good. But yeah, it was a good workout. So if I end up going today, I'll do legs today. I I I like going in the morning, but going at night's kind of nice too. If you go like 9 o'clock, and there's like no one there or very little amount of people. But there were a decent amount of people when I went yesterday, so it was pretty busy. Anyway, yeah. So Perez is a really good target on the road. 7 ERA. Let's see. At Tampa, he gave up 2 home runs. At the Twins, he gave up one. I'm looking at his road games, see how many home runs he's given up on the road. He gave up two in San Francisco. He gave up one in New York, and then two at home to Colorado. So yeah, I'm totally cool with you guys stacking up some Blue Jays. Blue Jays, dude. Jimenez is plus 20,000 for 2 home runs. How do you not bet that? That is the question of the day. Great googly moogly. Whew, there's a call out. Austin Hedges. That guy's been in the league forever too. Austin Hedges, huh? Yeah, I mean, you could take anyone against, Mikolas is going to come in, but even against Poulin, if he faces him, that's a good matchup. I don't disagree with that. Do 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 do. What's up, Mandrick? How you doing? Do 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 do. Can you do a recap? Just now able to join. Had doctors coming in to check on me and whatnot. Hold on. I was just talking about the Jays today and their long shots. So Perez, they're facing him. He's 0-4 on the road with a 7 ERA, and he's given up 11 home runs this year. So I like, you could obviously take any of the normal Jays like Varsho and Sanchez, but I was saying I like the long shot Jays today, especially because so Luke's is leading off. So whenever someone gets moved to lead off, I take them. From now on, I'm just going to take them if I'm not at work. Obviously, if I'm at work, I can't bet. But Clement's hot and he's plus 1120. I joked about Tyler the other day, and screw it, I'm going to take him. Jimenez, I'm chasing because I've had him the last couple days. And then Penango hit yesterday. So I think for these guys' odds, they're worth taking in a single. And if two of them hit, you're obviously really good. I took what's his name? I took Jimenez for two because he's plus 20,000, and I'm a fucking degen. So yeah, why not? More as a baller, guys. Yeah, he's hitting. I'm not, and we all have to remember if we don't know how many other parlays they're making and losing, and for all we know, he's breaking even. But I hope he's profiting huge money. He said he was degenning, so that to me that means he's betting a lot, making a lot of parlays. $250, $500. That's if you're making a lot of them, it's going to be hard to profit because if you're betting $5,000 in a day and hitting for 4,700, you know. But I don't know, you know. Jimenez, yeah, he's him, EG. But stuff like this is deceiving when we see these wins. Like we don't know all the other bets that they're making. We don't know what they're actually profiting on the day. Yeah. So if somebody's making five different two-leg home run parlays of 500, that's $2,500 alone. And you hit one for 4,700. Yeah, you're profiting obviously, but we don't know how many he's making. We don't know, and same thing goes for like single bets. Like some of the guys will post, they have $80 unit sizes and they post all their wins, but we don't know what all their losses were. So we don't actually know what they're profiting. Like yesterday, I hit 4 home runs in the Dodger game, but I profited like 250, I think, because of all my other losses, right? So you actually need to add up what you gambled for the entire day, your winnings minus what you gambled for the entire day, and that's your actual profit. If someone says they're up 5 units, for me that would be $125. So I guess yesterday I was up 10 units, but which is a really good day. Anytime you're up 10 units, hell yeah, let's go. Anyway, enough of that. Like we see all these shiny hits. Like this is 5 into 3 grand. Obviously, this guy probably profited huge money. And then I hope I don't have to tell you this, Mandrig, but I posted a couple parlays. I did the former teammate parlay, PD and Vientos, and then Bro made this, and I liked it, so I copied it. I already liked Lowe a lot. I already said I liked Julio. I said I liked Vargas earlier, and then he made that. I was like, yeah, okay, there we go. And then the not really a retirement slip per se, but if it hits, we're gonna be horny. That's for sure. Any other favorites on the day? I mean, you know me. I like to wait on more lineups. I like the Pirates because the Cubs suck and Talian's pitching. But yeah, just look at long shot picks. That's where I posted this. I like the Pirates because Talian's pitching and the Cubs pitching is just dog water right now. So I like Lau, I like Cruz. Looks like Cruz's odds went way down. Horowitz is a good long shot today. Some people mentioned Brian Reynolds. I'm not going to take him, but you can take him. Um, that's pretty much it for them. And then, we like Soto. I like Vientos. I like Judge. I like Goldie if Goldie leads off, especially. So if you guys want, I would take him now because his odds are going to go down if he leads off. But it's up to you. Like we could just make a leadoff parlay per se and just put Goldie in it. And if he doesn't lead off, whatever. At least you get good odds. But his odds will go down if he's leading off. Hoping to get out of the hospital today and resume back to normal life. What? Oh yeah, you had that allergic reaction, right, Mandrake? Did they say what it was? What happened? Did you eat something specifically that you were allergic to? The ghost of Blackbeard is coming back on the pirate ship today. Yep. 6. Mike, what are you asking? 1.5 HR, what you think? You want 6 people for 1.5 HRR? Lau for 2. I like that, yeah. If he hits his first. So I've said this. If they hit their first at bat, live, I'm cool with live betting a second home run. And that was true for. Who hit it yesterday? Mookie. I was about to say in chat, bet Mookie for 2. Because he does that a lot. If he hits his first at bat, he hits 2 quite often. I should have said something, but I didn't. They don't know yet awaiting testing results, but yes, body swelled up twice its size. Holy crap, that's insane. Well, I'm glad you're okay. Sheesh. You got any pictures? Got any pictures of your suffering? I'm just kidding. I'm just glad you're okay. That's crazy. Well, I want to know what it was. Let me know what caused it when they figure it out, if they figure it out. I would assume they'll figure it out, but yeah, I'm curious as to what it was. 10:07 is the first game. 10:10, 10:40, 12:05. See a lot of early games today. Will do, will do. Report back, sir. D-backs lineups out. Aramis Garcia. Who's this guy? Apparently he's been in the league since 2018. What the hell? 18, 19. He didn't play in 20. 21, 22. He didn't play in 23. That's weird. This guy's been in and out. He's got 10 career home runs. All right. Sure. Sure thing, bud. Now he's going to hit a home run because I just randomly talked about him. Oh, here's the loosey-goosey. He's got Lau and Buxton for 2. I like that one. That's a good one. Looking good. Oh, man. Fink says he's not picking Rays, Orioles, or Padres, or Rockies. So make sure you stack up all those teams. And they're going to go off today. Well, maybe except the Rockies against Ohtani. Well, you know the drill. Oh, so Springer got the day off, I just realized. Well, that makes it easier not to pick him then. Ha 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 ha. I know you hate picking Brewers. I think the Brewers are okay today against May. You could take Yelich or Bowers, Turang. But yeah, they are kind of tough to pick. I'm not gonna lie. But I think they're fine. I'd prefer Bowers or yeah, Bowers would be my favorite, but he's kind of a typical. I think he has the most home runs on the team with like 8. That just shows how like hard it is to pick them because the most home runs on the team is 8 home runs. It's like that speaks volumes. He's got 8. It's just kind of funny. Oh man, I was just tired. I had 2 drinks last night. And it like took a lot out of me. I like never drink, so I'm a cheap date, you know. Schwarber, Harper, Aranda, Rangers after their explosion yesterday. I mean, I mean, the Rangers will probably go from being no hit to doing what they did yesterday to being no hit again. Who knows? Yeah, sure, Trent. Allow Schwarber for two. I would do like, I don't know, if you're going based on purely on really good hitters parks, I would take like Julio and you could take Caminero or even Alonso. Alonso likes to hit too if he hits his first at bat. I had I had Teo and Pajes for two, not parlay, just in singles, and then of course bets hit. You know, it was pregame though. I did live bet it. But bets hit the two. Last time, this is what Fink posted. Last time DeGrom faced the Astros, Cole, Walker, Jordan, Altuve, solo shots. Like the thing is, it was just a bad start for him. I mean, sure, Jordan or Walker could hit a home run off of him, but don't expect this to happen again. But absolutely, can absolutely target him. Wood, Yelich, Stott, Blade, any Guardians? Yeah, I like Wood, Yelich. Stott is like just a long shot if you want. I wouldn't take Stott in San Diego though, honestly. Who was pitching for them again? Bueller. He's an okay target. I'd rather just take Harper or Schwarber though. The Astros have been finxed. Blade. Blade's okay. Yeah. And then Guardians. So yeah, I mean, obviously you could take pretty much any because Mikolas will come in. Somebody mentioned Brian as a long shot. I think that's a decent long shot. Jose, Travis, Manzardo. I mean, Martinez is a switch hitter, so obviously you could take him. But unless you're doing a parlay, it's a good live bet opportunity when Mikolas comes into the game. I hate that they put the lineup out, right? And then they have all these lefties. And then after the lineup comes out, they put Poulin in. They switch to Poulin. Like I don't think that should even be allowed. They shouldn't even be allowed to do that. But we kind of expect it at this point. So it's just annoying to pick people now in that game. Goldschmidt, Alonso, Vientos just added Goldie to your two man. For okay, I got you. You added Goldschmidt to it. Nice. Okay. I'm gonna make a leadoff parlay later when more lineups are out for the later games. And Goldie will most likely be in it. I'm hoping he leads off. Because also nice, thanks, Funky. Joseph got the membership. Does that mean we got to 25 likes, I'm assuming? You could put Marte in it, obviously. A leadoff parlay. Whoa! Nathan in recovery. Jeez, did we get 50 likes, or are you just handing off memberships? Over 50 already. Nice. Holy crap, that was quick. Yesterday it took forever to get 50. Oh, we have 65 watching. Whoa, we're at 60 likes. Nice. 15 more and he'll give another one. Pump them up. I told you we got to drain his wallet. Working on it. Thank you, Funky. Love you, brother. You're the man. It's funny, Castillo hit one yesterday. To right field also, which is a rarity in that park. Are we smack talking Fink? Never. We love Fink, Tron. What are you talking about? Logging onto alt accounts right now. Do it, Trent. You know what I should do? I should like post it. I should post a live on like my Facebook or something and like just tell everyone to like the video and there's like 500 likes. Send it to all my coworkers. Trent, start sending it to all the guys. Send it to the casino with like 3,000 employees. He needs money. Okay. You're right. Yeah, it's I wish I could stream more and like do the live streams like at a better time on the weekends, but since I always work nights, I can only do the mornings and then I'm off to work. But I'm collecting PTO and I'll probably take like a Friday off or something coming up here in the next month or two. Do it like prime weather in like June or July, or like maybe more like July. Oh, excuse me. Boo Gang, what's up, homie? Did you see that? I gifted a membership yesterday and you got it. You're welcome. I'll advertise it to the guests, yeah. Give it to all the top members. You always look at the odds. Just pick the players. Who cares about the odds? I'd rather take Tatis at this point. So now you have to parlay them. Although what Tatis is facing Sanchez, right? So take Sanchez strikeouts today. What's his line at? Here we go. Strikeout. 6.5. You could all line that easily. What do we got? 10 is plus 630. That's good for like if you're trying to do a strikeout parlay or a single. I don't know how often the Padres strike out, but I could see Tatis striking out 3 or 4 times alone. Can you parlay Builder strikeouts? Probably not. Oh, you can. Well, it's combined strikeouts. I don't want that. Who else would be good for strikeouts today? Soriano, maybe? The reason I'm not doing Pickett right now is because I don't, honestly, like, I don't necessarily want you guys seeing everything I bet, I guess. Well, thank you, JB. I don't know. I think it's bad if people like get FOMO of everything I'm betting and want to bet it, and I don't trust me. I have really bad days. Like, I don't want someone to have that same bad day as me. So I don't know. I might go back to it later, but for now I'm just off it. Soriano's over is plus 134. Is he not like throwing strikeouts recently? Where is he? 7.6, 7.5, 6. Yeah, it's kind of inconsistent, but I still think it's fine against the Tigers. Yeah, we'll do a long shot. Do you want to do like a early game one? Just because I have to wait for more lineups before I do any like figure out anyone else, but I just want to see what you are wearing. Just t-shirt and basketball shorts. Long shot, long shot, long shot. La, 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 la. PD the only one I really like today. No, I like Mayo too. I like Mayo. Just trying to figure out this strikeout thing real quick. What's Gavin Williams' line? Also 6.5. Geez, they all seem kind of high. What's Otani? 7.5. Will you show a leg if I tip? Oh, this is getting crazy now. Oh, I'm not an OnlyFans, unfortunately. Let me see. What other Orioles? Orioles, glory hole. Where? Oh my God! Why is it whenever I look for a team, I can't find them? 6:30. That's 3:35. Here it is. So PD, Kobe. I think Rutschman's fine if he plays. Something like that, yeah. Gunner's okay. He can hit off lefties too, so you can consider him. I would just prefer Alonso and Mayo over them. You're funny, Funky. Fuck it down. Two up early promo. You could do the Astros, or I mean, if you want to chance the Rockies, you could because their odds are ridiculous. But I would either do the Nats or the Astros. The Nats could score 2 runs in the first inning and just cap it off for you. I'm trying to decide an early long shot. I don't really. Out of the long shot, holy shit. Weren't his odds just like plus 710? Did they change pitchers or something? What the hell? No. Huh. Okay. We could do the usual like Jimenez. And then since somebody mentioned, oh my God, he's plus 1120. Or Jacob Young is plus 1600. Holy shit. Those are some nutty odds. Just want to see who else for some other teams. Go ahead, Gracie. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. I kind of like Lyle today. A little bit. Just a little bit. Or we could do banana. since he's leading off, and he's got nice odds for a leadoff. It just sucks that Mikolas isn't coming in until later. How many has he hit off a lefty yet? Let's see. I did your leadoff and catcher method yesterday. I just couldn't get the pairings right. I think it works for today too. Yeah, it works any day. It could work for any day. But yeah, just getting the pairing. Like yesterday, I mentioned yesterday, Goodman and Will Smith would have been a good catcher parlay in the same game. Obviously, we know after the fact, but it certainly would have hit. Let's see, banana. He does have one home run off lefties, two off righties. Toes. Or you could take Clement. Clement's hot as hell right now for a random ass long shot. Yeah, I'll be honest. Like, I don't really like the long shot parlay in these early games. It's just kind of hard. Like, I just don't feel like it's gonna hit. But if you really want something, you can try like these two guys, Clement and Roki. I don't know how to say this guy's name, Brian, or do Jimenez and Bazana, something like that. But these early games are kind of hard to figure out. I do like a lot of the long shots on Toronto though. Yeah, I did Clement in a straight as well. Especially at these odds, there's no reason not to. Because this is more of just smashing buttons and hoping that these long shots hit, you know. But since Brian's a switch hitter, it's kind of nice to take him. Let's see what he's got. Yeah, he's got two off lefties and two off righties, so for him it's like whatever. Either or. I gotta close the door, but Gracie's outside. Like, why are you closing the door? Oh, come on. Stay outside, you little wuss. What if I close the door? She wants to come back in. I'm still sitting here. I do like Shea or what? Rooker's is Rooker hurt again? He's not listed. Boom 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 boom. Maybe they're just giving him the day off today. Man, he's having a rough season so far. 4 home runs, batting 194. This is why I don't do those pre-season home run parlays of saying like they'll get 35 home runs, because it's just like you don't know, just because they did it last year doesn't mean they're going to do it again the next year. So kind of rough. Wait, oh no, he has 7 home runs, I think it said. I looked at the wrong number. Maybe that was at home. Either way, those are tough. Shea's got 13. Oh, he just had. I didn't even realize they had their lineup out. So yeah, Rooker's not playing today. Yeah, Shea's 3 for 23 with 2 home runs off of Gilbert. Crazy. Geloff, Zachariah. He might be a decent. Yeah, we could do a money line parlay. Let's do Do, 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 do. I don't know. I hate picking against the Nationals because it's just like one of those teams that just refuses to like let off a game. The Guardians should win this game though, since they lost the first two theoretically. But it's just like I hate picking against them. But Williams is really good too. Seattle. Bitty bitty bum bum bum. This is a close one. Surprisingly, with Sanchez pitching. Why are the Reds odds so high? I don't know. Probably because, I mean, this Mets pitcher isn't that bad. I think it's he's an opener though. He's not like gonna go that many innings. Game logs. Yeah, he might go like 2 innings at the most. Probably because it's a bullpen game, and it's just gonna be all random pitchers being thrown in there. But yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't get baited into it though. The Reds are really inconsistent on the road too. Or they just been inconsistent in general, really. The question is do the Cubs lose again? Probably. Early versus Elder. I mean, it's hard not to pick the Reds here though as the underdog. It's kind of a wacky one. Yeah, it's a bullpen game. The Yankees have beat the Royals 15 games in a row, so let's see if we keep that alive. Or if we're the jinx. We'll see. This is hilarious. I still think these odds are insane. Ooh, it feels dirty picking this just because, but we'll do it. Do it. I hate picking all favorites though. Like I have too many favorites. It does feel like a chalky day though, like where you just take all the favorites and go from there. Whoa. It just feels like the Cubs are going to score like 8 runs like the Rangers did in the top of the first, just for no reason. All right, we'll take one underdog. There you go. The old 8-legger. And just, I'll preface it by saying I didn't really want to make a money line parlay today. But we'll just toss one out there. Is this Pepe? Yeah. So Pepe. Yeah, the Mets are trash right now. Absolute dog water. Oh, I gotta delete this. Oh, why did I just take Marte instead of Kurtz? We would have been multi-bazillionaires. Alright. Moneyline parlay is posted. I'm not gonna bet it this time, and it'll win. They do better when I don't bet them. Let me see the Reds odds here. What we're talking about. The Ready Betties. There they are. Stewart, Blade, Suarez, Lau. I mean, Eric Wagaman. He was on the Marlins last year. Some random guy who would just randomly hit some home runs for no reason. He might be a for fun pick if you guys want to take a random Met. Ewing. Yeah, these odds are kind of wacky. I don't know why. It's good weather, too. Shoot. I don't know. I don't know. I'm already getting hungry again. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm tired too. Yikes. Let's see. Should we do like a doubles parlay maybe? Let's do Randy. We'll do something a little more random than I usually do. Where are you? Cruz. And Vargas. There you go. There's my double parlay today. Randy, Cruz, and Vargas. If you really want, you can do that as a home run parlay too. Lau just stood out to me because he's been pretty hot. I'm like, why the fuck is he plus 700? Yeah, I mean, if you really want, you could put a single on him. I don't think I'd parlay him, but for those odds, it's worth a single, Because if he hits his first at bat like he likes to do, then he'll hit it off the starter who's a righty. Geloff or Shea? Is this for a single or a parlay? Parlay, I'd take Shea. Single, I'd take Geloff. I mean, really, you could take either. Shea's just more trustworthy, obviously. And he's less likely to... He won't get pinch hit for, while Geloff might. Always got to factor the pinch hit in there. It's good odds, too, for this doubles parlay. Doubles. Let's put it here. Yep. I always be looking for a doubles parlay. Yeah. Doubles have been flying lately, but it's like just obviously timing the right guys. It's like, I feel like every time I pick a guy for a double, they don't even get a hit. It drives me crazy. Damn, I'm getting a headache. Probably need to drink some water. What the hell is this? FIFA subpoenaed over World Cup ticket in a World Cup ticket probe. They're investigating into its ticket practices for the World Cup, citing soaring prices and reports that fans are misled about seat locations. What a surprise that FIFA is insanely corrupt and they're doing corrupt things with ticket prices. I'm absolutely shocked. Absolutely shocked. FIFA used dynamic pricing, adjusting ticket prices based on demand. That should not be legal. Just set a ticket price and that's it. Like, how could you do dynamic ticket pricing? Favorite two money lines. I would go Dodgers -1.5, and I mean, it's hard not to pick the Yankees since they beat the Royals 15 games in a row. You could do this if you want to give it a whirl. Because Cameron's kind of rough. The Yankees are. I just hope it's not one of those games where they score 15 and the next game they score 1 run or whatever. But with their history against the Royals recently, it's hard not to pick them. So yeah, I'd say Yankees and Dodgers. But I wouldn't take the -420. That's shit odds. Damn, these averages are crazy. 216, 202, 197, 195. Sheesh. I still think it has something to do with the pitch clock. But pitchers are throwing harder. Crystal Palace is playing. See what my guy Sar is his odds for scoring a goal. Oh, that's for extra time. Blah 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 blah. Sar is +210. That's good odds. He's my favorite on to pick on Crystal Palace for scoring a goal. And then Mateta, he's really good too. And my former Wolves player, Larson. These three are good. I wouldn't parlay them, but for a single plus 210 is really good for him. What's his first goal? He often scores first, 550. And then, is there anything else today? Is there hockey? Yeah. I don't know. These games have been so unpredictable for scoring. Ellers has looked good. Stankoven fell off the face of the earth. He hasn't scored in a while. This guy scored first last game. He's plus 1100. Holy crap. Here comes been cold. Are you okay with Bush? Yeah, I'm fine with Bush. He's probably the only one I would take at this point. Maybe PCA. Maybe. So these lineups are out already. So you got Julio, Randy, Snyder, Robles, Johnny Pereda. Sure, why not? Righty catcher against Springs. There's a long shot for you. Still like Marte. Adamas is okay, but obviously Schmidt is the guy at home there. I should have had him in parlays yesterday. I don't know why I didn't. That was stupid. But obviously, since we know after the fact. Oh, starting to get a headache. I think I'm going to go. I need to go eat some more food. I'm still hungry. I need to drink some water, take a shower. I also have to go somewhere soon. I have to help my dad with something, so I may as well get ready now. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Cubs being cold is an understatement, too. Any other questions, comments, concerns? What the heck happened here? 0-0-0-0. Kenyan Premier League. Doesn't the World Cup start like very soon? That's if there's no more controversy. June 11th. Oh, I gotta sneeze. Oh, yeah. That's how I muted the mic. Red Sox? Red Sox. No, I did not speak about the Red Sox. They're kind of tough against Elder. I think they're facing Elder, right? Oh, crap. Now my nose is all stuffy. I don't mind Duran since he hit. Yeah. Because he hit a leadoff home run, and obviously, and then of course I'm off Raffy, and then he hits right after him. That's the shit that'll drive you crazy. Your two favorite like guys on the team hit back to back. You could try them, either of them, on a back to back. Other than that, I like Riley on the Braves, and I think Harris is okay. But yeah, not really one of my favorite games today, but it's got some decent looks. So yeah. Other than that, I'll just post some stuff later as more lineups come out. I'll keep you guys posted if I like any other long shots and stuff too. But yeah, I'm gonna go take some Tylenol or something. My head's starting to hurt, and I need to drink some water. I think that'd be good. That'd be good for me. But yeah, if you have any questions, just ask in Discord, and we will. I'm gonna post my Discord just in case anyone here is new in the live. In the chat. Here you go. Decent back-to-back parlay. May take him with bars. I would go with bars. Yeah, I mean, if you really like him, just do it. You could also go. You could try. I like Sanchez today, Jesus, and then obviously you could take Soto. Alvarez I like a lot, but he's hitting like every day. So yeah, there's some decent options. But yeah, no, thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate that. You all are the best, and I'll make a video tonight, and I'll be live tomorrow morning again. So here we go. But yeah, I appreciate you all being here. I really do. 72 viewers is freaking awesome. So I hope we win billions of dollars today, as always. And remember, I do like the long shots on the Jays, so take anyone that you like. I would say Clement has to be the favorite, especially at his odds. But I also like Penango since he hit yesterday, and then, but also obviously you can take Varsho, Sanchez, Okamoto, any of the chalk guys as well. And I like Luke's. We really need to pay attention when people are moved up to the leadoff spot. We really need to pay attention to this. While it's unlikely he hits today, I still like him. So he's worth a shot. I said earlier I'm not taking any Cardinals today. I can't do it. I can't take them against the Brewers pitching. But if you want Burleson, I get it. It would be between Burleson and probably Weatherholt. Is what I consider. Maybe Walker, if you really if you can trust him against Patrick. But I like eliminating teams because then you just get too many players to pick from, and I think that's an easy one to eliminate. I'd rather just take Yelich or Terang or Bars on the Brewers and take the Cardinals. But with that said, who knows? Maybe Weatherholt, Herrera, and Burleson will hit back-to-back home runs, start the game, and you'll be rich. Who knows? Yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. I'm gonna pass out from a headache if I don't go take some drugs. Tylenol. I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say that. Tylenol or ibuprofen or whatever.